Now, if God knows what constitutes a marriage, why would a Christian not know? Why would a Christian not know what constitutes a marriage? Did you know that Obama claims to be a Christian? Yeah. It was funny because when asked about his faith, he said, which? And, referring to his Christian faith or his Muslim roots. So when asked about his faith, now imagine asking Moses or Jesus or somebody about, let me ask you about your faith, Lord, and he would say, which? The faith I have with my father or the faith of Buddha, Muhammad, Allah, Hinduism, what faith? I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Now, how can we be a Christian nation and not know what constitutes a marriage? I mean, the Bible is clear on this subject. In fact, common sense ought to be clear. You ought to be clear on this subject. I'm going to tell you something that's going to offend a lot of people. But I'm good at that, okay? All right, America has never been a Christian nation. Okay? Now, we are a Christian professing nation. What does that mean? That means we say we're Christian. We write it on our dollar bills. It's in the Pledge of Allegiance, things like that. We say, hey, we're Christian. We're a Christian nation. Now, I admit, when I say America has never been a Christian nation, there was a time when we were closer to God than we are now. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, shortly after World War II, when we had conquered our enemies, and there was an attitude, there was a totally different attitude back then, where we looked to God for help. Well, that's no longer there today, okay? Not only are we not looking to God, we have thrown God out, okay? So yeah, there was a time when we were closer to God, but we have never been this perfect, ideal Christian nation. That perfection has never existed, okay? So let's understand what we are. We are a Christian professing nation. We say that we're Christian. Now, how does a person claim to be a Christian and not know what constitutes a marriage? How is that possible? Now, now, you can put this in your pipe and smoke it. If you don't know what constitutes a marriage, you're not a Christian. And that's my point. And I don't care who you are. I don't care if you go to church 6 days a week and twice on Sunday. I don't care if you're the President of the United States of America. If you don't know what constitutes a marriage, you're not a Christian. It's just that simple.
Is that really in the Bible? What you think is in the Bible is not.